Hello and welcome to the F1 in Schools 2021 Regional Finals Awards Show for the East. My name's Mark, I'll be hosting the show today, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce my esteemed colleague, our Master of Measurements, Mr. Nelson Vale. Welcome back, Nelson.
Hello everyone.
God, we got an exciting show for the guys today. Can you wait to give out some awards or not?
I cannot wait.
You can never wait. Let's find out what is coming up on the show. So, first things first, we'll have a little recap of the racing, which of course is just going to be looking back over what happened out on track in the East Regional Finals. We've then got a little cut video from one of the ex-competitors that we caught up with recently, who's just reflecting on his time in F1 in schools, lessons learned, and where life's taken him since competing in F1 in schools. We've then got a National Finals update, and of course, Nels, we're going to be starting to move towards, during the award ceremony, revealing who the national finalists will be for 2021. So really exciting, and a lot of stuff to cover in the next half an hour or so. Right, first things first, let's find out and recap ourselves on exactly what happened in the racing. So here it is, Nels. We had Apex from Sprowston Community Academy setting that 1.134 time that was just, I mean, we're talking whiskers now. That is a small whisker between them and Infinite Aquarius from Colchester Royal Grammar School. Of a 1.136, just 0.02 of a second separating the top of the leaderboard. There you see, on a particular note, and a team that Lawrence was particularly impressed with, I know, was Black Shark Racing in the dev class, our only homeschool team in the entire competition this year, posting a properly respectable time with their multi-element front wing, I remember as well, 1.357. And then, lovely football pun here, Real Velocidad from Sprowston Community Academy, winning the Mark's Special Sense of Humour Award for team names and posting a pretty good time as well, 1.436. Everybody under a second, so really tight, compact field of times and lots of racing points heading their way. But of course, Nels, it isn't just all about the points on track, is it?
No, it's not just about the racing points, it's about all of the points in the competition. So from scrutineering to engineering to the verbal presentation to the marketing and project management, you sum all together, you're balancing everything, and you will get some awards.
Yes, stacks of points to give out and stacks of awards to give out, Nelson. So we'll get round to that shortly. But just before we do, we caught up recently with an ex-competitor. Of course, we know, Nelson, how much of an impact F1 in schools can have on those competing. So we caught up with Raja just to find out about what his life's been like since F1 in schools and what lessons he perhaps learned from this time in the competition.
I'm Raja. I'm studying MSc in Business Analytics at Robert Gordon University with the Data Lab Scholarship, and currently I'm working as a data analyst at a Tech for Good startup called Sustainably, based in Edinburgh. I graduated high school, then I went to study Engineering and Innovation Business in University of Southern Denmark. So that was a mixture of engineering and business together. That kind of like the passion for doing that came from F1 in school. I came back to Scotland, got a job as a junior engineer at RCLD, which is in oil and gas sector. Then obviously I got the scholarship to do the RGU, at RGU to do the data analytics, so business analytics. Okay, I mean, first of all, like I said, about the engineering and the business aspect at the same time kind of made me think how everything works. So if I take a product, I'll be like going from ideation to prototyping to testing and kind of deploying stuff, and it goes through a process rather than end result, which is something I would also advise to other people. It's not just about the end result, it's about the process of taking you to the end result. So one is just to talk to a lot of people. I think that's something that we didn't do. Talk to different people, get their advice and get their thought process, and you can kind of implement that to your own project as well. It doesn't have to be other teams. You can just be your parents. Like if your parent is into engineering or business, you can talk to them, or your parents' friends or your teachers as well, which we did it at the end, but we should have utilized them more. You have the resources when you're at school, but we just need to utilize it properly. So networking, that's the right word to do. Networking was, should have done that when I was young, but that's at school time. So innovative, collaborative, and entrepreneurial. Have fun, go through the process, talk to different people when you get the chance. I know it's virtual, but the other teams are on social media, talk to them, just share knowledge. Have the camaraderie between your teams. I know there might be some fights on some people agree with this, disagree with it, but structure it in a way that it's not like you're not fighting, but rather than constructive feedbacks. But yeah, just enjoy, be open to looking at different opportunities and just enjoy yourself, and just good luck to all the teams that's competing in the competition.
Really good to hear from Raja there, and a really nice interview. I think a couple of the points he makes there now are really relevant. You know, it's not just always about the end goal, it's the process the teams go through along the way, and fundamentally at the end of it all, trying to remember just to have fun with it.
Yeah, having fun is absolutely crucial. I mean, teams put a lot of hours into this. If they weren't having fun, they wouldn't do it.
No, and I think you can see this, you can sense the fun the teams have had this year. You can look at the cars, look at the team identities, the portfolios. They clearly enjoyed the project, and obviously, you know, they've got this far with it, and you know, we said it in the racing show, what an amazing effort it is to get to this stage. But yeah, just remember that this is the beginning of potentially the rest of your life on this path. So yeah, have fun, enjoy it, learn the lessons. Don't think that it's all about winning. You know, it's about learning those little life lessons as you go. Now, Nelson, we've reached the point in the show where the graphic behind you and I clearly tells us that we're about to head into the awards. So, our first award up today is going to be for the lightning reaction time, Nelson. But before we give this award out, got a little game for you to play with me, actually, which we're going to do on the touch screen behind us here. Because obviously the teams have been setting their reaction times, not in the flesh, not in person on the track, because of course we haven't had the teams in this year. They've been setting their times on the F1 in Schools online race reaction portal, or the OF1S RPP.
Okay.
RT, whatever it is. To give it its unofficial and long-winded acronym name. The online portal's been set up to give teams a bit of a chance to sort of set a reaction time, to practice their reaction times as well, give them that sense of the pressure of F1 in Schools. It wasn't used for points just now, but of course, you know, it may be something that we do rely on in the future. So, Nels, do you fancy giving it a go here?
Captain Slow here, but I'll give it a go.
Right, we're going to put it up on the screen, Nelson, for you. I will control the mouse. So when the reset button at the top is hit there, you can see, as soon as that's hit, don't touch the screen beforehand, you'll false start. The lights will start counting, and it's up to you to set your best reaction time. Of course, the last time you set was a .300. So let's see, when I click reset, if you can do any better than that, Nelson. Under the heat of the studio lights, and 5 lights are on. Out they go, and it's a 0.251, Nelson. It's literally
Let's go.
1,000 slower than your last time, but cracking effort, my friend. I mean, yeah, old age isn't just catching up with you just yet, is it?
Nelson, shall we? For 5 hours in a row.
You didn't know that was coming. Shall we find out how much better the teams have done than you, and who's won the Lightning Reaction Time Award?
Definitely.
So, Nelson, you have the trophy in front of you, and the winners of the Lightning Reaction Time Award for the East in 2021 are Cosmos from Chiltern Academy, a .246. Nelson, that is very, very, very close to your time. Admittedly, a little bit quicker, but not a bad effort by this man, and that is yours. Cosmos, that award is heading your way. Beautiful mock glass made out of real plastic with a genuine double-sided printed cardboard insert in full red, white, and black colour. I mean, what a thing that
Beautiful.
is. Beauty, yes, absolutely. Well done, Cosmos. Congratulations. You're our first award winner. Nelson, our next award, and the first award in our fastest car series. Now, Nelson, at this stage, you get all adamant and start waving your finger around and giving it, I think you'll find. What is it that we need to know about the fastest car award?
Well, there's a very small detail. There is, you cannot really win this trophy if you have failed a performance regulation. So performance regulations are in the competition amongst other regulations, but the performance ones are really important because they can give an unfair advantage, if broken, to a team on the track. Right. So let's look at the example of weight. If a car was racing underweight, that would be really unfair to a team that it's racing on the minimum weight. So to tackle those type of situations, not only weight but other measurements, we have implemented the performance regulations. So unfortunately, if you have broken one of the performance regulations, you won't be able to win this award. But that doesn't mean that all the points from the racing, that as the leaderboard shows, those are still going to be given to the teams. But to win the trophy of the fastest car, you need a clean sheet.
Yeah, so it's fastest and best behaved, isn't it?
Best behave.
Yeah, fastest car and also best behaviour in class. So let's find out, Nelson, who has won the fastest and best behaved car in the entry class for the East in 2021. The winner is Racing Lions, Bab Lake School. Congratulations, Racing Lions. You've won the award. It was a 1.740 second time that you set, and your car fully behaved itself when it was on Nelson's scrutineering table and at the mercy of his calipers and measuring tools. Congratulations, Racing Lions. That award is on its way to you. Lovely stuff. Nelson, the next award, of course, in the fastest car series is for the development class. So if you'd like to prepare the award, and as if by magic, there it is on the desk in front of us both. You can zoom in, that is the development class award now. So let's find out, same brief, but of course this time in the dev class, this is where the teams usually start sweating, but I've got a funny feeling, Nelson, that Black Shark Racing are probably sat there thinking, come on, this is ours, this has got our name on it. The question is, Black Shark, was your car compliant? We'll soon find out. The fastest could be embarrassing if it wasn't. The fastest car in the development class is indeed Black Shark Racing with a 1.357 second time. Well done, Black Shark Racing. You've indeed powered through and you are the fastest car in the dev class, but also well behaved as well, so congratulations.
Well done.
Yeah, that award's heading over to you. Well done, Black Shark, with your lovely livery. Love that Damon Hill helmet livery. Right, fastest car then in the Pro class. So to conclude our fastest car award series, Nelson, it is the Pro class. It's the one that all the teams are really going to start sweating over because, of course, so many rules in the Pro class that they can slip up on. I mean, from your scrutineer's eye view, which are the rules that tend to catch teams out most in the professional class?
Oh, there's different rules that catch teams, especially in the Pro class. Ground clearance is one of them because it's really easy to miss. Because look, there's a rule that measures the minimum distance from any part of your car to the ground. So sometimes teams are thinking that it may be a part of the car body, but the tether line guide, it's a part of the car. Yeah. It's one of the components. So sometimes the tether line, it's lower than the minimum part of your car, so that makes the teams break that specific regulation.
Okay, so a lot to play for, and a lot of teams probably sweating this out. Let's find out, Nelson, who is our fastest and best behaved car in the professional class for the East. The winners are Apex Racing, Sprowston Community Academy with that 1.134 second time. Well done, Apex. And congratulations, Sprowston, you have won the fastest car award in class this year's regional finals. Well done, you. Lovely stuff. Right, Nelson, on to our next award, and it's in the Star Quality series. Our first award is for the portfolio. So, Nelson, just explain to us what exactly are the Star Quality Awards and what have the judges been looking for?
Well, the Star Quality Awards, you know, Mark, the judges, the teams are already receiving all the points from the scorecards. But sometimes there are little things that deserve that special recognition from the judges. So the Star Quality is about to recognize that. So the top scoring teams are receiving all of those points, but sometimes there's an extra team, a different team that will deserve that recognition.
Right, so it's those little moments, literally, of Star Quality where the judges pick something out. Yeah. Think of them as like innovation awards. They're the moments of innovation, of risk-taking, teams that do things a little bit differently, maybe to those around them. So yeah, we're looking for those moments of kind of quality in the teams. Let's find out then who's won the first of these awards, Nelson, and the winner of the Star Quality Portfolio Award for the East of England in 2021 is Rail Velocidad, Sprowston Community Academy. Well done, Rail Velocidad, and well done, Sprowston. That is 2 awards in and 2 awards in your cabinet. That is going to have to get extended if this carries on, Sprowston. The judges just wanted to say to you that you showed really good progress from your first initial idea, as Nelson celebrates on your behalf, from initial ideas through to your final design, showing a really strong use of CAD throughout the process, which stood out for entry class. The judges were really impressed with that at the point in which you're competing. So yeah, punching above your weight a bit there, Rail Velocidad, and a cracking name if I don't say so myself. Lovely stuff. Now, Nelson, we're going to go on to our next award in the Star Quality series, which of course is the Pit Display Award. So while Nelson prepares the award for us, and there it is, as if by magic, the Star Quality Pit Display Award, again, similar brief for moments of inspiration and star quality in those virtual pit display designs that, of course, the teams have submitted this year. So, for the East of England in 2021, the winners of the Star Quality Pit Display Award are Savitar Racing, Colchester Royal Grammar School. Congratulations, Savitar. Well done. I mean, the judges just wanted to say, first of all, they were bowled over by your pit display, and just above all else, it was a really, really impressive effort, despite the circumstances that this year has brought. Despite the challenges of virtual pit displays, you showed a really strong team spirit and a really good design ethic in your pit display. So well done, Savitar Racing. Congratulations. That is your award, and it's heading your way. Right, Nelson, let's head to the next award, which of course now is the Verbal Presentation Award in our Star Quality series. So, I mean, verbals this year now is really different from usual. I mean, as once a verbal presentation judge, do you think the teams have been set a more difficult challenge this year, or is it just different?
It's just a different challenge with different things that they could do. I mean, in a physical event, teams have 10 minutes to, in front of the judges, under that pressure of the lights and the judges' eyes, just performing as best as they can. In a remote event, they were able to record, edit, and if they needed to, re-record again until the point that they are happy with their presentation. But in the end, it's all about their communication skills and the engagement and the energy and the message that they are passing to the judges.
In some ways, almost being able to re-record it makes it difficult, doesn't it? Make it harder because you're constantly chasing perfection. Oh, that wasn't good enough. Let's do it again. Oh, that wasn't good enough. Of course, you can't do that with the judges, can you? So interesting to see how the teams have responded to that brief this year, and some have actually just tried the whole live presentation thing, done it in one cut, which is, I must say, really impressive. You know, from our perspective, sat here trying to do this as one take as well, it's really impressive. So let's find out where the judges sent their Star Quality Verbal Presentation Award for this year. So our winners for the East of England in the Star Quality Verbal Presentation Award are Sandy Air Racers from Sandy Secondary School. Congratulations, Sandy Air Racers. The judges just wanted to point out particularly about your presentation, you had a really good use of connectors. I'm guessing that means kind of links within the presentation, which of course, Nelson, isn't something that's dead easy to get right. Good perseverance with CAD and tool problems, and you really told that story through your verbal presentation. So congratulations, well done for not just telling the judges when it all went right. That is one of the key things, isn't it? That award's heading your way, Sandy Air Racers, and we, Nelson, will move on to our next award, which of course is Star Quality Team Identity. Nels, Team Identity is one of those kind of Formula One style awards, isn't it? I mean, what is in a team identity?
Well, a very strong team with a very strong team identity is recognizable in any point of a circuit. I mean, if it's a mechanic or the driver, I mean, they are all with their gears, and that identity is reflecting not only in the car, but in their clothes, in their social media, in all of their digital platforms. So the balance of that, it's really the most important.
Yeah, and it's that foundation of the team, isn't it, that helps you then sort of jump on and try and attract sponsors and mentors and partners. So having that really strong, consistent identity across everything you do can convince people that you are worth buying into and supporting. So it's sort of at the core of everything really that a team tries to build on. Lovely stuff. Right, well, let's find out who's won this award then, Nelson. Our Star Quality Team Identity Award winners for the East in 2021 are Cosmos from Chiltern Academy. Congratulations, Cosmos. Simply put, full marks. Wow. From the judges for your team identity. Great team identity, showing tons of consideration to brand and image awareness. I mean, that is what it's all about, Nels. That is it. You've got it.
You.
Cosmos, you've got the brief. Congratulations. You've got the trophy. And send us your reactions, please, teams. It's worth saying, Nelson, we can't see you celebrating out there, so please do send us your reactions, send us your celebrations for winning these awards via social media at F1 in Schools UK, and we will share those after the show. Lovely stuff. Now, so let's get on with our next award, and it's our Sponsorship and Marketing Award. Really, really important award, this, because obviously the sponsorship marketing is how teams raise their profile. It's how they go out and attract sponsors, attract mentors and help, and start building their network. As we heard Roger talking about, it's all about that network around a team, never just about the one group of individuals. So let's find out who's won our Star Quality Sponsorship and Marketing Award. For the East of England, the winner is... Here we go again, it's Cosmos, Chiltern Academy. Cracking stuff. And really, the judges just wanted to say again, they were very, very short and sweet, the judges on this one, Nels. Best of the bunch. Literally, you just took it, Cosmos, and ran with it. Sponsorship marketing was your bag, so congratulations. You will be getting some slightly more detailed feedback in your results, which will be coming out after the awards. But yeah, real pat on the back there, Cosmos. The judges just wanted to say, top job. Really impressed. Nelson, one of our really juicy awards now, research and development. So our penultimate star quality award. I mean, just give us a bit of a sizzle, Nels. What is the research and development award looking for?
Oh, people don't realize the work that teams take in order to design their cars. I mean, some of these teams have designed dozens of cars before they arrive into the final choice. Yeah. So it's between designing different cars, then testing it, then making sure they're happy with their performance. So the research and the development to their final product.
Yeah, absolutely. It's that story, isn't it? Almost like a diary of from your first sketch, this first idea that's just popped out of our head and gone onto paper, or into a small model, how that's developed through iterations of your ideas, to a model, maybe to a CAD drawing that you've then tested, maybe you've tested it with wind tunnel or a smoke tunnel, all those decisions you've made to get to these final designs. So it's that whole development process, that journey that you've all been on, that you've all told us about in your portfolios. Yep. Let's find out then, Nelson, who has won the Star Quality Research and Development Award. The winners for the East of England are Infinite Aquarius, Colchester Royal Grammar School. Congratulations. Hey. Wow, Infinite Aquarius. The judges wanted to, at great length, tell you that you went above and beyond in developing performance simulations developed from the ground up. Wow. That showed a thorough understanding of the engineering science behind the problem, and the technical ability to attempt to implement this is very, very impressive indeed. It is an industry-level approach to design engineering, and very impressive with an exclamation mark. I mean, I'm impressed. I can tell Nelson's impressed.
Wow.
Yeah, Infinite Aquarius really taking the judges by surprise there and showing them what they, in their words, have said is industrial-level work. Congratulations to you guys. Now, Nelson, it's time for our final Star Quality Award, and it is indeed our Judges' Choice Award.
Judges' favourite.
No, you can't say the Judges' favourite, Nelson. We've talked about this before. It is the Judges' Choice Award. The Judges' Choice, I mean, Nelson, what is it for, this award?
Right. So you know, Mark, how we have the F1 in School scorecards. The judges have to follow to the minimum detail, because we can only give points to the teams of things that are on the scorecards. But sometimes teams really find out amazing different things that should be recognized. So the judges cannot do it through the scorecards. They can do it through this award. Sure.
So it's for those things that teams do that stand out, that don't come on a scorecard, they don't come under any of the criteria or any of the categories in F1 in schools. But the judges just go, whoa, this team's got to go away with an award for this reason. So
exactly.
These are all judges' nominations, and the winners. Let's find out who they are, Nelson, of the Star Quality Judges' Choice Award, aka unofficial judges' favourites. For the East of England are Black Shuck Racing, our homeschool team from the East of England. The judges just wanted to say to you guys that what really stood out about your team was your enthusiasm and your commitment. You were clearly a racing family. It runs in your blood, and you showed fantastic resilience through a really difficult time to get to this event. And we all know how much, how resource hungry F1 in schools can be. So to have done this from your setup from home is quite exceptional. So Black Shuck Racing, you are unofficial judges' favourites, officially our Judges' Choice Awards winners. Congratulations, well done. Now, Nelson, moving on to our next award then, which is the Best Engineered Car Awards series. We're going to start with the entry class, and this, of course, Nelson, comes with your favourite finger waggy moment, which is
that
you have to start with, I think
you'll find that only a team with no performance regulations failures can win this lovely trophy.
I think you'll find you are correct, Nelson. Your assessment is correct. You are astute in your judgments. The Best Engineered Car Award for the best engineered and behaved car. Of course, this is a point scoring award. This isn't a nomination anymore now, so we're into the hard point scoring categories, and this is for the combination of your racing points, your scrutineering points from our Master of Measurement, and also your design and engineering portfolios. So 3 whole totals of points going into one award. It's a chunky award. Is it heavier than the rest? No, it's not. They're identical. What were we going to say?
Simply the best. I won't sing. I won't sing the
let's
rest
not
of
do
the
that again. Good effort, Nels. Wow, let's really not do that again. Let's find out though who are simply the best in the entry class. Our best engineered and best behaved car in entry class is Racing Lions from Bablake School. Simply the best behaved and
better than all the rest.
Yeah, better than anyone. Anyone we've ever met. Congratulations, Racing Lions. That award's heading your way, winging its way to Bablake School. Nelson, the next one, I think we know where this is going next. It is the best engineered car in the development class. Are you going to sing us a song this time?
No.
Are you going to spare us that? Terrible, terrible pain this time. Lovely stuff. Right, let's find out who the winners are before Nelson breaks out into song again. The best engineered car in the development class this year for the East of England is, of course, Black Shuck Racing. Again, compliant, well behaved. And yes, I have to admit, probably my personal favourite brand. Did I mention? I think I might have mentioned it in the racing show. 11-year-old me had a Damon Hill baseball cap with that very livery stitched into the top of it. It doesn't even fit me now. It's a youth size.
Oh, I think you only mentioned like 12 times.
All right, passionate. Yeah, all right. But thank you, and well done, Black Shuck Racing. You are the best engineered car in the development class, of course. Right, our final best engineered car award, Nelson, and this is for the professional class where they all start sweating just a little bit, that they identified their wings correctly, that they didn't escape the minimum weight, that they did all their wings as they should have done, all their spans were correct, their chord, their thickness, all those regulations were as they should have been. Our best engineered car award winner, Nelson, in the professional class this year for the East of England is Apex Racing, Sprowston Community Academy. Well, we said it before, that awards cabinet, as Nelson speeds up his clapping somewhat, is going to have to grow, Sprowston. Mr. Parker, get yourself another glass cabinet on order, because this is going to be a problem otherwise. Well done, Apex Racing. Congratulations to you. Now, Nelson, we're at a point in the show where we've kind of done all the nominations awards, we've done some of our point scoring awards before the podium. This is where we start to look at winners and stars of the future. So that award can go onto our side table, because we're about to move on to the next award, which is our future stars in the entry class. This is actually, it's my personal favourite award of the bunch. This is an award that the judges save for a team that they say is going to be something special in the future. So this is a team that, despite their years, despite the fact that they're incredibly young and it's their first go at F1 in schools this year, the judges have seen enough to go, they're one to watch for the future. These are one of the ones that are going to keep a tab on their progress. So no pressure that comes with this, but really the judges are expecting big things from you next year in development class. Should we find out who's winning now?
Yes, please.
Right, our future stars then for the East of England in the entry class are Racing Lions from Bablake School. Well done, Racing Lions. You are the judges' future stars, the judges' pick for future success from the entry class. Wow, that is, like I say, my personal favourite award, and this will be heading your way, so I can't keep it. It is yours. And Bablake School, you can put that on show with pride as future stars of F1 in schools. Lovely stuff. Nelson, the big moment has arrived, because we can now crown our first winners of this year's East England Regional Finals. It's our entry class regional champions. There it is, now in portrait orientation. Yeah, not just any old award. Now we flipped it 90 degrees. Don't say we don't spoil you. Let's find out, Nelson, who our winners of the entry class are this year for the East of England. In first place and regional entry class champions, Rael Velocidad, Sprowston Community Academy, capping off a fine event with another trophy. And Rael Velocidad, you will be getting our UK Regional Champions Trophy. And thank you, Nelson. Yeah, I'll pop it behind your car, which of course is here with that glorious. What did we use to describe their paint job, Nelson? Was it the Mad Splatter? I think I remember thinking Mad Hatter at the time, but it was, Lawrence beautifully summed it up as the Mad Splatter. So there it is. Rael Velocidad taking home our entry class regional finals champions trophy, position number 1. Lovely stuff. Well, Nels, that's the entry class. Of course, we know now when we move on to the Dev and the Pro class that we start to think about those two magical words: national final.
Final.
Yeah. So just before we get onto the podiums, Nelson, just to start to sort of set the scene, shall we say, we're going to have a little look forward to what might be in store for some of your teams by looking back to what happened in September 2020.
And welcome to the Denford factory here in West Yorkshire, where we are getting ready for the F1 in Schools UK National Final 2020, supported by Lenovo.
It's our 20th UK National Final.
I just want to wish all the best to the 31 teams competing.
Welcome to the UK Nationals. We wish you the best of luck.
It is time to go racing. Well,
and look at the team kit.
Oh, I love the team kit. Now for round 4 at Skylark, the Nelson Tomlinson School. You liked this design. Skylark, obviously, on the left-hand side of the screen. They're taking on Phoenix Racing. This is the professional class. What was it, to remind everybody what you liked about Skylark?
So Skylark had the smoothest wheels on the track today.
Because I want to know, Georgina wants to know, how did you get those wheels so smooth?
Our wheels we made with CCL, so for regionals we made a set of wheels with carbon fibre ring, but when we came to nationals we thought, because it wobbled such a lot at regional.
Well, the cars are on the track.
There, so all quite close today.
Yeah, 64, almost 64, well, just above actually, about 65 kilometres per hour, 40 miles an hour. That different, we're just seeing there quite a lead, it just seems, but safely crossing the line.
You go to a competition and you've put your all into something, and then maybe it doesn't go quite to plan, or you learn loads of places where you can improve, and you've got to have that resilience to be able to scrap everything you've done, start again and make it better, and it's better off for it.
And the development class champions are IQ North London Collegiate National Champions. There they are. It only seems like 5 minutes ago we saw you. You must be so happy to be national champions. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we're really happy right now. I think we're all in shock, kind of.
Electron from St. Olave's Grammar School. Congratulations to you guys. Second place on the podium. Fabulous work. There they are.
There we have.
Oh, congratulations.
Wait, we got second.
You got second, guys.
And our winner is Britannia Red from Robert May School.
Absolutely fine, guys. Congratulations. More is being fired. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you very much to everyone who's been involved in F1 in Schools. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next year. Goodbye.
Yeah, there it was, Nels. The national finals, our first virtual national finals ever in 2020, and that's real Tom Deacon off the actual telly and F1 Esports presenting. I mean, whether or not we're virtual or physical this year, the teams are in for one heck of a show. And really, Nels, we heard some of the names there: Electron, Team IQ, Britannia Red, and we've just seen that the World Finals, those teams all placed in the top 10. So the standard is high at the nationals, isn't it?
Yep, it's really the pinnacle of their journey. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's physical or virtual. In the end, they want to see if all the work that they've been working for, that starts in a regional, goes by the national final, if it will take them into a World Finals event.
Of course, yeah, it's what all the teams are fighting for. I mean, when it comes to the national finals, the teams will send us their cars, as they have been doing for the last few events now, Nelson. Instead of sending your cars in cardboard boxes or is asking you to send us in your little suitcases, this year all the winners that go through to the national finals are going to be provided with one of these F1 in Schools car trays provided by our partners Gratnels, with a little customisable foam insert. So this is the same tray, Nelson, isn't it, that we use in our Park Fairmare here at F1 in Schools. All the race cars are stored throughout the scrutineering and the racing process in one of these trays. Rather than us make those foam inserts for you, we're going to give it you, ask you to cut your foam out specifically for your car, send it as in a nice protective box as it is like that, and we won't need to repack your car when it arrives. So one of those is going to be arriving, and thanks to Gratnels for those, for every team who progresses through to the UK National Finals. Now, Nelson, shall we talk about those awards? Shall we talk about those national finalists?
Let's go.
Let's get on with it. Let's do it. So, first up, Nels, and of course, Black Shuck Racing will be sat there trembling with fear, wondering whether or not they are the development class regional champions. I mean, they were pushed close, really. I mean, the field was tight, competitive this year. Black Shuck Racing, this is the time where you work out and you find out whether or not you are, first of all, regional champions, and also whether or not the judges have said that you're up to, in their eyes, the level required for the UK National Finals. So not a guarantee, is it, Nelson, that every team goes through to the Nationals?
No.
It's a judge's call, judge's final call. So let's have a look and let's see, first of all, if our first place team is Black Shuck Racing. And you can see there, Nelson, that indeed the winners of the development class are going to be a UK National Finalist in 2021. The winners of development class in the East of England are Black Shuck Racing from the home school.
Surprise!
Surprise, surprise. Yeah, but you know what? It's all about building up that suspense because it is their moment. They deserve to feel like champions. Thank you, Nelson. Black Shuck Racing, this is your trophy. You are first place. I mean, Nelson, we've said it a few times already. To be at the regional finals takes a heck of an amount of work anyway, and Black Shuck Racing are the team from development class who've made it this far.
I'll have no doubt that you are the champions because, first of all, you're here.
Yeah.
And so many of the development class teams didn't make the cut.
That's it. In a nutshell, you are the champions, you deserve to be champions, you are number one, and you are going to the national finals. Congratulations again, Black Shuck Racing. Don't lose that Damon Hill livery. That's the only thing I've got to say on the matter. Right, Nelson, we are into the pro class, and at this point, we're going to find out who our 3-2-1 in the pro class are, and crucially as well, which of those three are going to be going forward to the UK National Final. So a lot of bragging rights on offer here, but also the next step of the competition awaits. And remember, the National Finals now, so it's just a stepping stone to the World Finals.
Yes, it is.
Right, let's head over to the awards screen and find out who third place are. And yes, crucially, in the East of England, the judges have declared that third place will be going to the UK National Finals. Our third place team and UK National finalists from the East in the pro class are Cosmos! Chiltern Academy. Congratulations, Cosmos. You are there on points, on merit, and you are heading to the UK National Finals later this year. And there it is. Nelson forcefully celebrating with your award. Don't worry, you get to do that when it arrives.
Cosmos,
please do send us your celebrations. You're going to be receiving your award, receiving your Grapnels car tray for your National Finals entry, and that will be sent back to us in advance of the event. Lovely stuff, and thank you, Mr. Nelson Vale, for your vivid celebrations next to me then. Right, number two, Nels. 2 awards to go, and it is number 2 on the podium for the professional class. There it is, making a little noise on the table. Our number 2 award for the team who are going to be heading through to the UK National Finals as runners-up overall in the East of England Regional Finals for 2021 in the pro class. Second place and UK National finalists are Infinite Aquarius!
Hey!
Colchester Royal Grammar School. Wow. Yeah, congratulations. Infinite Aquarius, you are going to the National Finals. Gulp. Wow. Nels,
Wow.
this is a big journey. That is incredible and well done as F1 in Schools Fly attacks us yet again in the studio. It is a great award for you to win. There is our runners-up trophy, back in camera shot. There it is, Nels. And Infinite Aquarius, you're getting your Grapnels tray with protective foam insert, with lovely mock glass card insert trophy to put on show in your school or fight over and take home. Lovely stuff. Right, Nelson, this is the one we've all been waiting for. It's the one the teams have all been waiting for.
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? It's the big one. It's our first place in the professional class for the East of England. And there it is, as if to sort of allay any doubts that we haven't been showing you the actual awards. There is our number 1 in the Pro Class Awards Series. Right, Nelson, you ready?
I am ready.
I am also ready. Be careful when you do that because the awards might fall over and crush the cars, and that would be embarrassing. So yes, drum roll on the table, please, Nelson, as we announce the first place overall in the East of England Regional Finals. Our winners of professional class and East England Regional Champions 2021 are Apex Racing! Sprowston Community Academy doing it again, and there they are, sat on top of the podium as regional champions. Congratulations, Apex Racing, your regional champs and national finalists. Well done to you. There's your award. There is your protective car tray. Send us your cars back in that for the UK Nationals, and you are on the journey of a lifetime. Wow, thank you for that, Nelson Vale, as you carefully placed that award behind Apex's beautiful car there. Lovely stuff. Well, Nels, this is that time in the awards show where we'd normally be able to say to the teams, just amazing, well done, and congratulate them all, because of course, you know, on top of a normal year, the teams have done all this work at such a difficult time, haven't they?
Yes, definitely. I mean, we all been having to deal with different problems, different obstacles, but our F1 in Schools team's just shown again that they know how to overcome the obstacles. They know how to fix the issues, any issues really. And well, there's not many bigger than a pandemic, and they did it. They've done it. Yeah. They've made everything like if life was completely normal. They made the cars, they made all of the presentations, their engineering, everything. Just we're blown away. We truly are, folks, and you've earned it from us. Should we give another round of applause now? Thoroughly deserved from us to every single team out there in the east of England. Well done. You've got our full respect. It's time in the show as well, Nels, to say some thank yous, because of course we'd normally be able to say thank you to everybody at the event. Of course they're not here, but we can still say thank you nonetheless. So I think our first thank you actually has to go to our friends at Podium, John and Podium Technology, who've helped us set up this whole studio. Yep, Johnny boy, thank you for all your help. You've allowed this whole series of events to take place, so massive thank you to you guys. A thank you, Nelson, to a group of professionals out there all over the country, not just in the east of England, but around the UK, who've helped us make this essentially a competition, and they are our amazing judges. Thank you so much, judges, for once again stepping up, taking part in F1 in Schools virtually this year. You've given us your expertise, you've given us your time, you've given the teams all of your consideration and their points, and of course the awards that we've given out thanks to the points that you've moderated and carefully given with your years of experience. So thank you again, judges, for getting involved. I mean, I'd normally pull out that gag about, they came for a free lunch and ended up doing a full day's work. What actually happened, Nels, was they didn't get the free lunch. They had to make their own lunch. They got loads of emails from me and a stack of homework. So yeah, more than ever, thank you, judges, for being brilliant. I think a hats off at this point is due as well. Hats off from us to the teachers, because teachers, you've just been incredible. To get your teams to this event in a time like this is otherworldly, and we can probably only imagine what the stresses have been like day to day for you in the profession, but to have done that, got through it, and also got your teams to this event is remarkable, and you should be, if you haven't already been by your schools, you should be congratulated for this effort, because it is an outstanding achievement. So teachers, hats off, well done. You've got our full maximum respect, and well done. But it comes back at the end, Nelson, to these 8 cars here, the teams that are behind these cars, and guys, these represent you. They're you in the room here. Although you can't be here, you're the stars of this show. You're the rock stars. It's fine, me and Nelson sat in this studio, but we're here to talk about you. You are the reason this whole thing happens, and you're everything about it. All these cars here, they represent your work, your dedication, your passion for this, your drive to succeed and be better than your ordinary selves. So, like Nelson said, and like we've said time and time again, you need to consider yourselves all champions for getting this far, regardless of who's won an award, whether there's a trophy behind your car or not. To make it this far, you've already made the cut, and you're all brilliant. So just take all the lessons you've learned, like Raja was saying, all those things that you thought, we could do that different next time. Networking differently, doing prep differently, research and development differently. Take all those lessons that you learned from this process and apply them. If it's to F1 in Schools next year, brilliant. If it's to your life, if it's to your applications for next level education, do it that way as well. But keep on going, never stop learning. Now, I think we've come to a natural end of the show, so the only thing really from us to say again, folks, is a massive well done. We'll see some of you at the UK National Finals later this year, but until next time, it's goodbye from Nelson and I. We'll see you soon. Goodbye. Bye, guys.